All right, I just got home. I had a bunch of people at me in Discord. I was away for the morning. Of course, that's when apparently a new game comes out. This one's called Reaper Actual. Just looking at the description, I haven't seen this yet. Get your first look at Reaper Actual, a new open world, persistent online military first-person shooter for up to 200 players at a time. I feel old as shit. I grew up in the time where Zipper Interactive was on top. They released Meg, 256 players. It was fucking awesome. Now, one thing I do got to point out, 2K likes, which is good, 894 dislikes. So that ratio, not the greatest going into it. What is this? Ooh, pretty. Bro, why do I automatically get off the grid vibes from this camera angle and this dude? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, they look like Dubai or something. Okay. Yeah, something's off here. I can feel it. So, military. Morova? Yo, why does that look like that dude from Jersey Shore? The most normal? Vinny. Looks like Vinny from Jersey Shore.
Incoming transmission. Welcome back, Reaper. The
Okay.
Innocent Research Facility has been infiltrated by the OBS Syndicate faction. Signal intelligence suggests that they...
I'm getting Delta Force vibes too. Very big Delta Force vibes. That was cool. Okay. The concept is kind of neat. No gameplay though. This, yeah, I'm getting like Delta Force at home vibes, which Delta Force was already Battlefield at home. Interesting. Okay. And it's persistent, it says. So yeah, there's the day-night cycle. Look, oh, you can set up bases. Okay.
Bounty mission accepted. Initiate base raid.
Okay.
Moving in. On your 6.
I wonder, does this have a Steam page?
Breach it.
Okay. So is that saying that you can like hack gadgets around the level? Major Delta Force vibes. The logo, something's off, man. The logo like looks really cheap. There's a you can smell it in the air. Something's off. What? Okay. Oh, there's actual gameplay.
Welcome to Morova, Reaper.
What in the resolution am I looking at here on that car when he slides up? Hold on, back up here. What the fuck was that?
Welcome to Morova, Reaper.
That shit looks like it came straight out the PS2. Zoom.
Enemy spotted.
Okay. So 200 players.
Follow me. Get back up.
I'm just going to pause it here. It's never a good sign when you have gameplay snippets chopped up like that, where it's fast paced and you don't really get to see much. The gunplay in the small clip I'm seeing here with the pistol, let me pull back here. It looks, I think the word I would look for is like serviceable, if that makes sense.
Get back up.
Yeah, I think serviceable would be the, like, not great, but not the worst I've seen.
Reaper Actual coming soon.
Okay. Etherlink? Wait, what the fuck is that? Is this a fucking crypto game?
Soon.
Wait, is this a fucking crypto? That's why it's off. Oh, fuck off. Wait, I paused at the perfect moment.
Reaper Actual.
Hold on. Their website flashes for a second. Okay, reaperactual.com. Guys, don't tell me this is a fucking crypto game. Don't do this to me. Etherlink, play, own, trade. It's a fucking crypto game. Oh, no. Why? Dude, okay. Everybody in my Discord was adding me about it. I thought like they were excited. Oh, I got jebaited. Oh, yeah, this thing's gonna suck. Okay. Oh, fuck, guys. God damn it. Okay. An open world. I don't even give a fuck anymore. An open world persistent shooter. Okay. Okay. It looks like they have the trailer, which we watched, the gameplay overview. Let me do my own digging here, and then we're gonna watch that. So this must be like their coming out party, huh? About Distinct Possibility Studio. Okay, let's look at this. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, dude, it's always a great sign when your entire team is made up of avatars. Are these NFTs? Let's see. We started, okay, Distinct Possibility Studios. We started DPS to build the kind of games we've always loved to play. Persistent, dynamic worlds where players' decisions have real consequences. Okay. We're channeling that experience into something new, an open world persistent shooter where consequences matter. So when I hear the word persistent shooter, I think the game that you could probably best compare this to would be Gray Zone Warfare. Gray Zone Warfare, I think, in terms of like the military, first person shooter realm, I think they're the ones doing persistence the best. We're also building for scale. DPS is pioneering and utilizing the latest advances in game networking, procedural content pipelines, and backend systems to support massive scale, high fidelity gameplay. This isn't a nostalgia project. We're not chasing trends. I don't know. I would think using crypto is kind of okay. We're building a platform to there's the word I love. It's a platform, bruv. Jesus Christ. What the hell is Big Moxie Team? Wait, hold on. Aren't these the same people? Distinct Possibility Studio Team. And then some of these people also work on, at Big Moxie. What the fuck is Big Moxie? Creators of unforgettable experiences. Okay, hold on. What games did you guys work on? Oh, it's literally just this. Oh, coming soon. Oh, if that's not a fucking crypto game. Big Moxie Games is a full cycle developer of XOGP, PvP racing game experience. Okay. Legendary IP, unparalleled ARPG shooter experience. Big Moxie has partnered with one of the most iconic sci-fi properties of all time to create a groundbreaking action RPG fusing intense third-person ARP. Okay. What that is, I don't know. This looks like it's their first game as well. Oh no, here we go. And wait. What the fuck? Now we have pure Moxie. Step into an intense survival experience. Will you lead a group to safety? Become okay, well, let me play now. What does this look like? What is this? Dead City. Wait, is this a fucking Fortnite mod? What are we... Wait. Oh, no. God. Okay. Well, fuck you. Our studio, founded in 2019, 120 people. Holy fuck. Dude, what are we doing here? Our studios, Porto, okay. So we got Brazil, Chile. Oh, we have two. Brazil and Chile. Santiago and Porto Alegre. Okay. All right. Wow, that's kind of nuts. Okay. So Big Moxie is apparently helping along. Oh, and they got a pretty... Oh, Iron Belly. Oh, Iron Belly. Okay. Secret Dimension. There's a lot of people involved with this development from the looks of it. Island of Morova. All right. The capital city of Alaria. Morova has 5 core factions operating after the events of the Morova Civil War. Okay. So here they are. Okay. So it's just logos for now. I thought it was going to change those. Reapers are your combat roster. Okay. So it's a hero shooter. So very big Delta Force vibes. Your base is your personal stronghold in Morova. By the way, this website is so old school. They talk about like they're utilizing the latest tech to do all these things, but then their website looks like straight out of like, do you guys remember going to File Planet in like 2009? Downloading demos for like MMOs. That's what this website looks like. So okay, they have bases. Each base type offers different potential. So we have bunkers, warehouses, mansions. Wow, mansions. You know what's hilarious? I'm getting such an old school vibe from this. It reminds me a lot of, do you guys remember Warrock? That's what this actually all reminds me of packaged together. It reminds me of Warrock. That old school shooter on PC that came out in like 2004. Okay, let's go how to play. Oh, they got it on Steam. Wait, but is it a crypto game? All right, so this is the gameplay overview. Let's take a look at this.
Hello, I'm Tremel Ray Isaac. I am the Chief Art Officer here at Distinct Possibility Studios.
Okay.
And this is my good friend.
Hey,
We have real people. I'm curious how long we're gonna see these two like out in the middle of the snow working on laptops. You know what I mean?
I'm Matt Higbee. I'm the Chief Creative Officer here
Okay.
at Distinct Possibility Studios.
All right.
We're here today to talk to you guys about our new game, Reaper Actual.
Okay. This is so old
So,
school.
what is Reaper Actual?
So Reaper Actual is an open world persistent shooter. Unlike a lot of other shooter games where you sort of have a session-based game where you log into the game, you play for a little while, everybody sort of is competing with each other from the same start to finish line.
Okay.
With a persistent world game, we have a real world simulation. Factions that are running around, they're doing activities on it. Players are diving in and out of this world that continues when they're not on anymore. And so it kind of creates a completely different sort of sense of place and experience of kind of journeying the game and competing with other people for the riches and the glory.
Okay. Well, hold on. We got to pull that back. That gameplay actually didn't look too bad. Wait a minute.
And the glory.
Wait, why is it just in slow motion though? Cool little reload, but all right.
So you as a player not only have this persistent world that you're playing in,
Okay.
but connected to that world is your player base. So again, it's not something where the session ends and I go back to where I collect my items. No, I go back to my base. My base exists as a location in the game world. I can go into and out of my base back, and I can do my economy progression.
So 200 players on a server, all with their own bases. Is their base rating? How does this work?
My guys sort of make some choices around my items, and then go straight back into the action.
Okay.
Without having to wait for a new session or matchmake for new players. And the game world continues. Well, I'm not there, so the battles that I was fighting in can continue to be fought, and I can return right back to that kind of where I was in the world.
Yeah. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. But okay.
I love Morova because it gives us so many opportunities for storytelling, but I think from an artistic perspective, it gives us a lot of opportunities just for visual development too, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've got a lot of different
There ain't no fucking way they're gonna pull this off.
opportunities to create new and rich environments across the island. The island itself is made up of many different biomes and many different locations. So we got like port cities, and we got like a major city as well. Airport and villages, farms in between, rolling highlands and things like that. So it gives our team the ability to kind of flex their muscles in many different ways. So I think the players will be able to enjoy that rich environment over and over again and not really get bored.
Okay.
All right, so Matt, tell me what a Reaper is.
So Reapers are collectible operatives that you play in the game.
Oh no, collectible operatives. Okay. Okay, I'm turning the fucking alerts off because Jesus Christ. Collectible operatives, huh? All right.
They have access to their own arsenal, they have access to their own tools,
Okay.
and players deploy as a Reaper when they go into the game world.
Okay.
Reapers act as mercenaries that are doing
You can tell they're having major performance issues. Yeah, you can just see it. It's interesting.
mission activities for the Cerberus network within the game world to help the faction.
Also, are those other players, or are they just setting up AI in a random area and shooting at them?
Activities for the Cerberus network within the game world to help the factions or hurt the factions, sort of depending on how you want to align yourself.
Okay.
So we're using a different scan technique that allows us to get details down to the thread on the characters, so that we can up-res at any point in time.
Show me the crypto.
The game is still rolling. We can hit 8K textures if we wanted to. So just that process alone was one of the things that I thought was would allow us to make the characters stand out from all the rest of the competition out there.
I don't know about that, but all right.
So we've been on this 2-year journey here, working on this project, working on the studio.
Yeah, for 2 years, we've got over
2 years?
100 and so developers, and Distinct Possibility Studios is filled with veterans that are, know their stuff, and we've got co-dev partner down in Brazil in Big Moxie Studio. So Matt, what are players gonna love about this game?
I mean, I think one of the things people are really going to appreciate about this game is how the persistent open world nature of the game gives us so much more depth for content and storytelling over time. I think we're going to be able to create an experience in Reaper Actual that first-person shooter players have never actually been able to have in an online game before.
Okay.
Reaper Actual.
I'm not gonna lie, that didn't go over much, to be honest. Like, gameplay overview, what does the loop look like? What are you doing? Are you just, is it an extraction shooter? Are there areas to capture? Like, what the fuck was that? I feel like I didn't learn anything. The top comment, I was on board until you said collectible operatives. That made me instantly want nothing to do with this. Had me with the gameplay, lost me at NFTs. So, like, is it confirmed, like, this is crypto? And why aren't they mentioning it? Because I could have swore that Steam doesn't allow you to put crypto games on their platform. Players use their base to venture out to do missions for and against the 5 AI factions that occupy Morova as they level their characters up. So it actually just sounds like a bigger scale, a larger scale gray zone warfare. Reaper Actual features AI created NPCs and missions, all based on handwritten content that is reviewed by designers. We create NPC mission givers faces with generative AI, but all based on handwritten descriptions we create. That's a pretty funny way to say, like, we typed prompts into, Midjourney or ChatGPT and created faces for NPCs. Let me go to their Twitter here. Let's have a look. Okay, Reaper Actual. Now, this is the best way to find out, in my opinion. Let's see, 2 following. So, yeah. So it is crypto, 100%. This is the best way to find out if it's crypto. You just got to look and see who they're following. So Reaper Actual. So what's interesting is we have a Reaper Actual DPS, which is the game, Twitter. And then you have Reaper Actual Web 3, next-gen open-world PvP extraction shooter built on Etherlink. Why is there 2 Twitters for the same game? And why does one of them mention... Okay, here we go. Reaper Actual showcases its official trailer and gameplay debut at Tezos. It's blockchain. It's built on Etherlink. I don't give a fuck. But, like, this is, look at, dude, the NFT bros are all over it already, dude. There was another game we played that actually had a lot of premise. They decided to go the NFT route. What the fuck was that? What was that? Oh, yeah, right. It was fucking Shatterline. May 28th, 2025. Shatterline to end online play, shift to single player in June. This change comes as the studio prepares to discontinue in-game purchases. Looks like the Crypto Bros really supported that one. Fucking idiots. On Steam and Epic Game Store, no crypto elements are present whatsoever. It's not even an option. On ReaperActual.com, we will ship a version of the game that does support the ability for players to buy and sell things they obtain in-game. What? Most importantly, we're also letting players make the same kinds of things we make and, after review, sell them to each other. We liken the way we're doing it to what Steam Community Marketplace offers, and in fact, on Steam, our plan is to support Steam Community Marketplace. All players will be able to interact with each other and play with each other. We aren't going to allow anything sold to give one player an... So, wait. Not only are you developing a game for multiple platforms with crossplay, you have Steam, you have Epic, you have your own website. One of the 3 are going to feature blockchain implementation in Web 3, where I'm guessing whatever things you unlock, skins, cosmetics, whatever, are then going to be tied and staked somewhere. But you're also allowing full crossplay to have players be able to play with one another. I'll believe that when I fucking see it. Why have any crypto elements at all? We really believe in the idea of an ecosystem that exists outside of the game. Yeah, it's called the Steam Community Marketplace. You said it right here. Why does it have to be tied to the blockchain? This literally exists. Fuck. Web3 is an awesome way for people to participate in the economy of the game in cool ways. There won't be any scammy elements to our Web3. That's not what we're about, said every fucking crypto scam ever. But okay, whatever. We also plan to offer these same elements via the Steam Community Market. I want to see how they think they're going to do it. Are we going to do a token? Yes, we plan to have it at the time of launch, but again, it's only for players that want to play on reaperactual.com. So not only do they have like NFTs or collectibles or whatever, however they're fucking doing skins, they also have a token. How that token interacts with the in-game economy, no explanation. But if you're playing on Steam, you can't interact with that economy. How the fuck is this? How is this actually going to work? This just seems overly complicated for zero reason. If you truly believed in, right here, true decentralization, why don't you just go all in? The next video they need to make is how this is going to function across multiple platforms or multiple storefronts. Players will be able to rent servers from us and build their own communities, including the ability to mod the game. So wait, what? So not only, okay, hold on. Okay. Once we have finished building out the core game experience, our plans are to give the players the ability to mod the game rules and most aspects of the core gameplay experience, provided that the base server infrastructure remains similar. They could also, for example, swap a building in downtown Alaria with Alaria Plaza, say, around Christmas time, and have players go into an instance game mode that pits players against terrorists. So hear me out. Why wouldn't I take all of the Web3 like cosmetics and just mod them into the game ourselves on a server, and then you don't have to worry about any sort of like, what? How's that going to work? There are so many holes with this. Guys, for once, can you send me a game that actually looks dope, that doesn't have Web3 and crypto ties? That would be fucking awesome. That would be so great. Let me know what you guys think of Reaper Actual down below. And while you're down there, leave a like on the video, subscribe for more content just like this. Subscribe for more Bigfry deep dive videos like this. We've been at it for half an hour, and the only thing I've learned is that these guys have been working on a shooter for 2 years, and it has bases. Great stuff. Guys, we're really close to 10,000 subscribers on this channel. I might do a little bit of a deep dive video on the main. I still got to process what I'm seeing here. And you guys know I have to shout it out. Use creator code BIGFRY at checkout at gamersubs.gg. Grab yourself a shaker, grab yourself a tub. And if you guys aren't into the powdered stuff, starting on July 11th, they're actually bringing cans out that you can purchase. Finally, this is something I've been waiting for them to announce for quite a while. This is fucking huge. So use code BIGFRY at checkout, get yourself a nice discount, supports the channel, and gets you a dope sugar-free alternative to sports drinks and other energy drinks. My name is Bigfry. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield, Reaper. Fuck off.